If you're like me, nap time is go time. When my toddler goes down for his nap, I know I have X amount of time to get things done and grow my Etsy shop. Here is a list of things that I actually have next to my list of things to do. These are my not to do list. These are things that I am tempted to do during nap time, but I absolutely want to stay away from because they do not move the needle in my shop. They do not generate income for my family, and they are just overall not a good use of my time. So there's 5 things. First one, do not do housework. I am so tempted to just, I have that load of laundry sitting right by the washer, I'm just gonna throw it in. What happens is, on my way to the washer, I pick up 5 things off the floor, remember something else that I forgot, I'm throwing stuff in the washer, and then I'm like, oh, the coat's upstairs. I forgot to wash my kid's coat. So I'll go upstairs to get that. On the way, I see something else. You know how it is? It's a domino effect. Like, it's never gonna be just 5 minutes. And sometimes with a newborn, for example, I only have like 15, 20 minutes for that nap. So I really don't have time to waste. I need to sit down and make sure that I get stuff done. So housework is off the table. It'll still be there when my kid wakes up. If I have a newborn, I can baby wear and do the laundry. I can baby wear and wash the dishes. If it really needs to get done, it will get done by the end of the day. Number 2, something that I'm tempted to do because I love it and I love being creative, and most Etsy sellers are creatives. We enjoy kind of using our design skills. Do not redo your Etsy banner or anything that just makes your shop look cute or pretty. There's time for that, and maybe a couple times a year you can sit down and just have fun with it, or you have like extra time to kill on a Saturday because your husband took the kids out, whatever it is, your mom has them for the night, and you're like, I just want to do something fun today. That's when I go in and do a cute little Merry Christmas banner for my Etsy shop because Christmas is coming up. I do not do that during nap time when I'm feeling up to working during nap time and really just need to get something done. That doesn't get me more sales. It does bring me joy, so I still make time for it sometimes, but not on a regular basis. It's not gonna generate you sales, and it's just not worth your time. Not everyone would agree with this next one, but I'm gonna explain it. I would not recommend posting your products or your Etsy shop link on your personal social media pages. For example, your personal Facebook page where you also post pictures of your kids and baby announcements. I would not recommend posting on your Instagram page where you've got family photos up or last week's vacation. The reason I don't recommend this is because most people don't have a friends list where the majority of your friends or followers on your personal page are actually in the niche that you're targeting on Etsy. If you've built your shop correctly, you should have a niche, and you need to be targeting people in that niche. Why? Because on Etsy, there's a thing called a conversion rate. That means out of how many people actually clicked over to your shop or clicked on that listing, what percentage of them actually purchased the product. Etsy looks at the conversion rate as a way to rank you. And so if you're converting really well, everyone who's clicking on your listing is buying it, you have more chance of showing up really high in search, getting that organic traffic, and getting sales on repeat. Friends and family, though they're well-meaning and they click on your shop, they click on your product, if they don't buy it, they're hurting your conversion rate. So I would just not post it. Don't waste your time on Instagram and TikTok. If it's just really fun for you and you do it at night before you go to bed because it's just something like a creative outlet for you, fine. But if you're sitting down, you've blocked out this time to sit down and work and do something that moves the needle in your shop, TikTok and Instagram is not it. The problem with those platforms is it is not evergreen, which means they really want you to post every day and sometimes multiple times a day just to grow your following to the point where it's actually benefiting your shop and getting you sales. You got time for that later. For now, focus on platforms. If you really want to do social media, I would focus on Pinterest because it's evergreen, which means you make a pin, you put it up once, and it has the potential to continue ranking and getting traffic to your Etsy shop months, years after you made it. I have pins from years ago that are still ranking and still bringing in sales. Instagram and TikTok, if you already have a good following, a fan base over there that's in your niche and would be interested in purchasing your products, if they click on them, they will lead to a sale. then go ahead and post. Maybe that's a better use of your time than Pinterest is right now because you're new to Pinterest. But I think in most cases, people are making their Etsy shop, going on to every social media platform to reserve that name, and then they're thinking, oh my gosh, I need to post on all of these platforms. That's not true. You can reserve the name if you want to, but I would just not focus on posting on TikTok or Instagram. It's just not a good use of your time. I'm sorry. Here's another thing that I would try to stay away from if you have a limited time to sit down and do focused work. It's gonna sound obvious, but it's not always obvious, and sometimes it's just nice to have it written down next to your to-do list. I try to stay away from my phone, and I do have the Etsy app on my phone, which I recommend you get because it's so much easier to answer messages when you're on the go. I was at the grocery store this morning with my toddler answering messages because I have templates and everything inside of there, and it's so fast and easy to use the app for things like that. But when I'm sitting down and trying to focus, it's just better to hide my phone for a little bit. There's nothing so important on my phone that it needs to be next to me at all times. Notifications will come in. Oh yeah, I forgot to answer my sister. Oh yeah, it's so-and-so's birthday. I better just shoot her a quick message, and then pretty soon you're on Instagram scrolling, and it's just downhill from there. So just don't do it. Just block out that time. If you want to set a timer, like a 20-minute timer on your phone so that you can check it after 20 minutes, that could work. But in general, I just sit down at my computer and work from there because I don't have any notifications or anything distracting on my computer. So I use my time a little more effectively if I'm not on my phone. If you want to know what a good use of your time is and you haven't watched that video yet, go over here, click the video. These are the 5 things that I would definitely spend your time on during nap time. I'll see you in that video over there.